Hello everyone, this is Kaifu here with Game 2 in the series between yours truly and Charles. With Charles on my right side is playing Yudrusu, the World Tree, while on your left side you have yours truly, aka Kaifu, is playing Reflect Refrain's Sacred Beast. Now, as I said before in my previous video, Reflect Refrain's Sacred Beast is pretty much has one common strategy, is pretty much drop Hulong in the very early game if possible and win from there with a whole bunch of advantages from Hulong's ability by getting all 4 Sacred Beasts out from the deck on the battlefield. While on my right side, we do have Charles playing World Tree, so pretty much you know what that means. Not a lot of aggressive players can get through that wall defense because you know what? If you're gonna kill me anytime soon, I'm gonna stop you as soon as I can once I hit my life to 0 and becomes 1 instead and drop a Alice, which is gonna be sitting on 1919 along with Excalibur in play. So giving him the huge advantage he needs with the resource ramping and so on. So this is a very good strategy against aggressive type of decks such as the Bahamut players or anything in general try to rush you with low amount of resource. They will get punished really severely when Alice comes out, so now they have to find a second strategy to take down Alice a bit more easier. A bit more easier? Yeah, a bit more easier should I say. I don't know why I said a bit more easier. Bad grammar right there. So yeah, let's get back to the game itself. Currently, life point wise, 4,000 compared to 4,000. My opponent has a Griddle and I have 2 Elvish Priests in play. Obviously, I have many ways to counter his play at the moment, so I do zig the Griddle because you'll be wondering why will you zig the Griddle now. Zigging the Griddle because I do not want my opponent to over resource me, or as you know what I mean, because like if he has more mana than I do, meaning he can do more plays, cancel more my power plays as well, so I want to prevent that. Yes, I'm wasting a cancel spell while I'm using a cancel spell onto like a something a bit more important, but again I do not want him to ramp so quick to the point that I can't actually keep the same pace as he does. So yeah, I do have another cancel spell in my hand, so which is fine and all dandy because I'm just using cancel spell to cancel one. But he surprisingly does have another Griddle in the hand, so he does drop another Griddle and get another ramp going. So currently it's 5 resource for 5 Magic Stone compared to 2 my Magic Stone. But however, I do have 2 Elvish Priests in play, so the board is quite even at the moment. Using Reflect Refrain's ability to draw into 1 card and put 1 back to the bottom. Usually when I draw a card, I usually put all my Sacred Beasts back to the bottom of the deck because again, Hulong's ability can only search from the deck and not from the hand as well. You can search from the hand is a bit easier, but I did top deck into the Griddle with Reflection ability, so meaning I can wrap as well at the same time. So now I have 4 resources open, so I can use one of my Zig in my hand, and another one is the Seal of Wind and Light at the moment, so I can cancel 2 of his plays if I necessarily need to. Field wise, 2 Elvish Priests, 1 Griddle compared to 2 Griddles at the field. Life points still remain the same, 4,000 compared to 4,000. Not much has changed at the moment. My opponent is declaring an attack directly to me and I choose to take it because of the fact that I don't think I should waste my Griddle blocking it, because again, I want to use my Griddle to block when I necessarily need to, because I'm not dying yet anytime soon, so if I do like going to that situation I'm about to lose all my life, then that's when I choose to block with the Griddle, because I do not want to waste any of my blocking resource for no reason. Now my opponent did play a field spell in play, so that field spell allows him to draw a card when it comes to play, and not only that, whenever a spell or ability just targets a card on his side of the field, he can actually sacrifice it and cancel the ability from happening. Now this card does cancel Outer World, because Outer World is a automatic spell, right? Not automatic spell, it's a spell targeting, correct? But however, the field edition is an automatic ability, so it triggers on the stack without the players chasing it. The player just chooses yes or no in order to cancel Outer World or not. So Outer World does just lose to that field edition at the moment. I did attack directly with the Griddle, but he did block there, so at the moment I'm just trying to low down his resource, and obviously that field spell is kind of a bit annoying because a lot of my Sacred Beast does target cards on the field, especially his field if I necessarily need to. So yeah, not the greatest idea to let my opponent resolve, because at the same time I don't really want to waste my cancel spell onto a field spell, because again he has 4 resources open, so what are the chances he can cancel my play, so I'd rather not waste that at the moment. So thinking about what he can do, he does have 6 resources to play with, now 7 to play with, so he can actually drop a big Resonator in play like his Alice or his Behemoth in play. So yeah, he attacked me with the real Griddle, but I choose to block it this time because again, he has nothing on the field for me to worry about the most. So at the moment, I'm going to try to do as much damage as I can. So now I have total of 8 resources to play with, So two of the resources will be allowing me to use my cancel spell. Now the reason why I actually ramp up a bit more is because of the fact that I know my opponent is playing green, so green means that he has the potential to cancel my plays, and obviously with like 2, 4, 6, 7 resource open, it's kind of worrying me at the most. If I drop my Hulong and I get cancelled, yeah, that's a bad thing. But at the moment, I'm trying to bait out of it using my world, so see if it cancels or not, but he chooses not to, very smartly played. But I do drop the Hulong in play. And Hulong will allow me to, you know, search for all 4 of my Sacred Beasts and come to play and trigger all the enter ability. I know I'm going to walk into something because I'm pretty sure I doubt my opponent will allow me to resolve all this ability. But surprisingly, he did allow me to resolve all of it, meaning I'm expecting some kind of like a punishment after making that power play. So at the moment, I'm not sure what he's trying to do, but I'll see what he can do at the moment. So at the moment, I'm going to drop all 4 of my Sacred Beasts and let my opponent cut my deck and so on. Now resolving the stack, so targeting draw, then burning my Tiger, so obviously burning Tiger first, then bouncing my Tiger back and my Tiger heals at the same time. So when I resolve the chase that way, because meaning I can bounce my Tiger, meaning the burn effect will not actually hit my Tiger at all. So he does play Sign of the Future. He is going to remove most of my Sacred Beasts, most of my Hulong, so Hulong and I think he targeted my Tiger as well, I think. Yeah, he targeted my Tiger, and still resolving the chase once more. He's just targeting it at the moment, and then he resolved another Signs of the Future. So meaning I'm gonna lose a bunch of my field. So meaning I lost my Turtle and lost my Phoenix at the same time. So I lost a total of 4 cards. But however, I just made him waste 2 cards when I technically only used 1 card in play. So pretty much I didn't lose any advantage at the moment. However, my dragon does not allow me to draw any cards because I do not control another Sacred Beast in play. So that's the sad part about it. So I didn't get an additional +1. But however, it does allow me to, you know, have a beast stick on the field. And you're wondering, why didn't I cancel it? You saw me have a Wind and Light in hand. Yes, I do, but however, if I do that, I will be tapped out on my opponent's turn, and my opponent will take this opportunity to make his power play. So I need some way to prevent him doing his power play. Yes, I lost my Hulong and 3 of my Sacred Beasts, but however, if my opponent is doing a power play at the middle like this one, paying 6 resource and dropping dropping the what's his name? I can't remember. I think it was Izumaki, which can remove 3 cards on the field. And obviously, if I tapped out at that point, he will take this opportunity to kill me. And obviously, I did cancel it, and he did have 2 matches don't open, but he didn't actually cancel, meaning that he didn't have Wind and Seal, Wind and Light in hand. So meaning that's a good information for me to know. So yeah, and I do use my Reflect Refrain's ability to pay 4 resource, 4 counters should I say, to search a card from my deck and add in my hand. So this will allow me to gain my Hulong again. Now at this point I'm thinking, should I re-flip back to my ruler side at this point? At this point I should because I have enough resource to cancel one of his plays if I necessarily do. Again, using the orb, giving more counters to my Reflect Refrain for more power plays later on. So at the moment, I do have a total of 8 resources to play with. At the moment, I attack him directly for 800 points, which put him down to 3,200 compared to my 4,000 life point. So field-wise, 2 Elvish Priests, a Dragon, and now Hulong comes into play with more Sacred Beasts compared to my first just a field edition along with my orb. So at the moment, I'm dropping all 4 of my Sacred Beasts once more. He just got rid of it, so now I don't need to worry about 2 mana removal. All I need to worry about is just his cancel spell. But from the previous turn, he didn't cancel my Zig the Ancient Magic, so that's good information for me, meaning he does not have a cancel spell in his hand to prevent this power play oncoming. So in comes the Dragon targeting the draw, well not targeting but drawing effect, Phoenix the burning the Tiger, and using Turtle to bounce back my Tiger back, so Tiger resolve last, so I heal 1,000 life points to put me back to 5,000 life, well not put me back but put me to 5,000 life, but I'm gonna wait for my opponent to respond. He does have no sign to the future, and you know what, I have a cancel spell in hand. I'm gonna prevent that from happening because I already saw you have no cancel spell, so I don't need to worry about too much. So at this point I'm thinking, yeah, I should really cancel this play. Yeah, I'll cancel it. And so meaning that he can't do anything about it, and all my Sacred Beasts resolve, getting 5,000 life point back, well not 5,000, up to 5,000 life, and then bouncing my Tiger back, and meaning the Phoenix trying to burn my Tiger is invalid, and I draw cards too at the same time. And I accidentally grabbed my Magic Stone, and I didn't notice until like a few seconds later. I attack him directly to 400 with the Phoenix because you know what, I'm going to do some minor damage before I put you down to 100 and do your stuff and so on. So yeah, let's see now. Obviously I can't do as much damage as I like, because in the previous turn he did remove one of my resonators, and I choose to untap my Elvish Priest because I do have a Whirlwind in my hand, so just in case he try to do anything, I can just Whirlwind it and force him to pay a lot more resource. So I don't need to worry about the draw factor, because I'm already up an advantage when it comes to life point, field wise as well. The only thing he has upper than me at the moment is the mana resource. He has more resource than I do, but again, I don't need to worry too much when it comes to resource wise, because he doesn't have a really big field. He's dropping the Behemoth in play, and I'm like, the Behemoth's fine, it doesn't really cause me much problem, because you know what, I'm fine, dandy, nothing to worry about and so on. And plus my Reflect Refrain can just bounce it back if necessary need to, and I'll force him to use that cancel spell if he really wants to do it. And surprisingly, he didn't actually use it, so I'm like, really? You're not gonna cancel it? I was trying to bait him out, but he didn't do it, so I'm like, okay, I'm fine with it. So gaining more counters from the orb, so yeah, trying to do as much damage as I can for this turn. And he knows for the fact that I can't kill him this turn because he will remain 100 life points, so I'm gonna do as much damage as I can and put him on the minimum life point to the point that I can finish him next turn. So yeah, that's the ideal plan at the moment. Playing free, dropping the Tiger, so healing 1,000 more, so putting back 6,000 life point. So now my opponent has to do additional 2,000 more point damage directly to me to involve finish me off. Attack him directly for 800, and then I'm pretty sure I'm going to attack him with the turtle to put him down to 100 life. No, I actually attacked with the Phoenix instead, surprisingly, so I don't know why I did that. So maybe I want to save the turtle for blocking purpose perhaps, but at the same time I'm not sure why I did that. Now I do question myself, why did I do that? Why did I just attack with the turtle? Maybe I wasn't paying attention. So yeah. No, the turtle just came in play, my bad. So, no, they didn't come in play, they came last turn, wasn't it? Wait, no, yeah, they came last turn, so I don't know what I was doing, so yeah, don't ask me why. So yeah, he dropped his Behemoth once more. His Behemothing on 15-15 with the ability to burn me directly, but then again, I'm already high enough life points, so I don't need to worry about too much. And I didn't actually reflip because I know for the fact that I don't need to reflip at all. And I'm flashing the Feasting and targeting the Behemoth, so meaning no damage will be dealt, so whatever he blocks with that Behemoth, it won't kill my Resonator, so I'm going to take this opportunity to do as much damage as I can, and I don't need to worry about losing any Resonator on the battlefield. Currently life point wise 6,000 compared to 100 life points, and he has not triggered his Yujutsu yet, so I'm going to see what I can do at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to attack him with 100 with Elvish Priest and force him to trigger it. If not, he's forced to block with that Behemoth. So yeah, meaning I still have a lot more bigger Resonator in play to attack him directly, such as my Hulong, my Dragon, my Phoenix, my Tiger, and yeah, a lot of my other stuff can attack except for Feasting at the moment, and plus I can bounce his stuff back if I really want to at the moment. So yeah, let's see what he can actually do. I do have 2 counters in play on my Reflect Refrain, so I can cancel any 2-cost spells if I really want to. So yeah, he does have Excalibur in place, so putting that Alice sitting on 1919 at the moment. So yeah, but I'm not too worried at the moment, so at the moment I'm just poking for minor damage. So I'm poking for 800, so forcing him to put that down to 11. And he does block it, killing my dragon, so he does, so meaning that Alice is sitting on 1911 at the moment. So again, I'm not too worried because I know for the fact that Behemoth can't do any damage to my Resonator. I'm gonna attack him directly with my dragon, with my Hulong, and he does block it, and nothing does happen to my Hulong because again, I dropped the Feasting before recovery phase, so meaning no damage being dealt by that Behemoth. I attack directly with that dragon and forcing him to lose, so putting that down to, let's see, 300 more defense, attacking for 100 and so on, and trying to force it out. And at the moment he's trying to use that to get another copy out, but I do have Whirlwind in hand to force him to pay more resources. And again, I Whirlwind once more. The reason I didn't use the cancel spell on my Reflect Refrain, just in case he has some kind of sneaky tricks up his sleeves. So yeah, and attack him directly for game. So that's the game, guys. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.